When buying a house in North Carolina, most of the buyers will remember about down payment and closing costs, so they will save money for that. But they forget that there are 3 upfront costs associated with buying a house before the closing date. If you are not prepared for them, it can make it very difficult for you to negotiate your offer or delay your closing. So today I'm going to go over what those 3 costs are, how much approximately they are, and when they are due. One of the questions that I hear from buyers is, how much money do I need to buy a house? And most of those buyers already know about their down payment, they know about their closing costs, but they are very surprised to know that there are 3 upfront costs that I'm going to go over right now with you. So let's get to it. The first one is due diligence fee. Due diligence fee is non-refundable. It is due the first day you go under contract, and you will pay it directly to the seller. If you change your mind to buy this house after 2 weeks, 1 day, 2 hours, you will not get your due diligence money back. It is non-refundable. And the way I explain it to my buyers is, if the seller is taking the house off the market for you to do your inspections, line up your financing and everything like that, then they need to be compensated for that time when they could have accept another offer from another buyer. So that is the cost to take the house off the market. And I can tell you that due diligence fee, usually in houses up to $250 price range, you probably can negotiate $500, $750, up to $1,000. That's what I see on average. And then the houses between $250 all the way to $400,000. I see a majority of due diligence fees about $1,000, maybe $1,500. And anything above the $450 price range, it could be a couple $1,000. But of course, it depends on what you negotiated with the seller. Everything is negotiable. When I work for the buyers, I always offer less in due diligence, because this way, if something doesn't work out with the deal, it's less money for my buyers to lose. But when I represent the sellers, I will always ask for more in due diligence, so this way my seller will have more guarantees that the buyer is not going to walk away. I always tell my buyers this: offer the amount that you're willing to lose in case something goes wrong, because you will never know what inspector going to find in the house. You never know what's going to happen in your life. So always offer what you're comfortable losing. Let me know in the comments, do you have something similar in your state? Do you have due diligence fee? I'm curious. Payment number 2 is earnest money deposit. Earnest money deposit is refundable. It is due within 5 days of going under contract, and that fee is refundable if you walk away during your inspection period. If you walk away after your inspection period, you lose that money too. I would say on average, I see right now, earnest money deposit is between $1,000 to $2,000, but of course everything is negotiable. So while you're doing your inspections, if you find something wrong with the house, or maybe something changed in your life and now you don't want this house, you can still walk away. You lose your due diligence money, but you can keep your earnest money deposit. And then the last fee that I see that buyers don't think about is appraisal fee. So appraisal fee is around $750 right now. You maybe will find something cheaper, or maybe your lender will cover that cost. But appraisal fee is due before the appraisal is ordered, before the appraiser will go to the house. And that needs to be done within the first couple of weeks of you going under contract. So that is the expense that a lot of buyers don't expect, because they think it's part of your closing cost and that maybe sellers will be covering for it if you ask for it. But appraiser will not go to the house without getting paid. So you have to budget for that also. So overall, I want you to know that everything is negotiable, and you may be able to negotiate the deal without earnest money or maybe without due diligence fee, but you need to plan to have money for all these 3 deposits: earnest money, due diligence fee, and appraisal fee, in order for your deal to have more guarantees that it's going to work out. If you're looking to move to Hickory area, I would love to help you. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out.